Let me ask you a question. What if you lost your job today? They give you 2 months of severance and then wish you the best of luck. Are you prepared to execute a job search that will yield you a job before your severance runs out? How would you start? Where would you start? Sadly, most people don't know that job searching has changed even just from a year ago. You can no longer just apply to a job and then expect to get noticed. In today's episode, I'm actually going to give you the framework that I built on how to do a different type of job search. This framework helped me land a job back in 2008 when that exact scenario happened to me. Now, before I get into the framework, I want to offer you a free 5-step guide to help you stand out in the crowded job market. So click the link below so you can get your free copy of that today. Now, I'm going to give you 3 parts to my framework. And the last one is going to be the most important, and it's the one that I see most people miss out on, so make sure you stay to the end. I also have an added piece of advice from a recruiter's perspective that's going to be so important that you need to make sure you stay to the end to hear that. Now let's talk about the framework. The first step in my framework is about planning your work. You've heard the adage out there, and I know I've said it before, planning to fail is failure to plan is a plan to fail. So this is a crucial piece to get started. Make sure you build out goals for your job search. Make sure you truly define targets. I think a lot of people forget that without having this plan in place, they're going to start spinning their wheels and they're not going to get the fruit that they deserve when they're trying to do their job search. Again, they'll start applying to a lot of different type of roles. The second thing that you need to be able to do is work your plan. Make sure that once you've got that plan in place, be consistent with it. As you're reaching out to people, be genuine. You know, most people don't try to build relationships in their job search, and that really prevents them from getting further ahead in their job search. So you got to make sure that you stand out in the market and be different. So don't forget about that free 5-step guide as well. Click that link below. Now, the third topic that I'm going to suggest is you got to follow up. It is so critical. So many people don't do it, and it's why they lose out on great opportunities. I can tell you stories, countless stories, about how I've offered people to help them with their resume or to search for a job or provide an introduction, but they never follow back up with me and they lose out on that opportunity, or they wait too long and they lose out on that opportunity. So you've got to follow up. Those are the 3 things that you need to do. Now, that extra tip, and this is from a recruiter's perspective, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you cannot be desperate. If you're interested in a job that you see online, do not blow up the entire company's email trying to find somebody to connect you for that job. I've had 2 experiences just recently as a recruiter where somebody has actually reached out to multiple people within our executive leadership that don't even have a focus on that role. And they've reached out to every recruiter on the team. We talk. Recruiters on a team share resumes. We go through, we do a lot of talking about the candidates that we have, people that have reached out to us. I promise, reaching out to one recruiter in an organization, if the company's got a strong foundation, they're going to share your information with the other recruiters. Too many times that desperation means panic. And you don't want that to come across in your job search. You want to be confident and you want to stay strong. So don't go out and just email blast a bunch of people in regards to a position that you see or multiple positions. Develop a relationship with one person within that company and let them be your advocate across all of the platforms. Hopefully that information will come through as an added tip and you can see some light at the end of the tunnel with that. As always, I appreciate you for following these episodes. If you like what you have, feel free to like and comment. Also, share this with other people that you know as well. I'm here to help. And honestly, there's so many different things out there now in how a job search is happening. You've got to be able to make your mark the right way.